What's up, y'all? It's Jimmy coming to you guys with another video. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. When you guys hit subscribe, please make sure you guys are hitting that notification button. Again, we're into the video, finally catching up on all the backfill reviews that I had for you guys. This is a shoe that I really had no intention on picking up. I picked up this pair of Yeezy 350s in December through Adidas Confirmed app, and I'll say I've tried multiple times on the Confirmed app and I've actually never hit. I will say, even though people say they never have luck on sneakers, I will say my luck on sneakers has been 10 times, 100 times better than on the Adidas app, just because this is the first pair I've ever gotten there, as opposed to sneakers. I've hit on like Sean Wotherspoon's, a bunch of Air Jordan 1s, a bunch of like sneakers that I really like. Nonetheless, this is the first pair of Yeezys that I managed to cop for retail that is actually has a little bit of hype to it. And you know, hype is always very subjective, right? Whether it's like the amount of people that really like the shoe, the resale value, I mean, both kind of go hand in hand. And by no means am I a Yeezy expert. Like, I really don't own any other Yeezys in my collection, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, especially when it comes to this review. You know, I myself, I am a Nike fanboy, so you know, my opinion might be a little bit subjective. I'm gonna try to keep it as not biased as possible. But you know, getting right into the review, here is the box that the shoes come in. Your typical Adidas 350 Boost box. Down to the size tag reads Yeezy Boost 350 V2. These are a size 8, and these are the Beluga Reflectives. So super crazy, you know, just another backstory that I have for you guys. When these shoes first came out, I think it was like 2017 probably. I was in my junior year of college, I want to say. It was crazy because at the time, that's when Adidas like Boost was popping, you know. Nike really was just dropping. Like, I don't know, like at the time Nike was just not it. You know, you could probably find all the Air Jordan ones, like the Breads, the Shadows, the Royals, because they all came out around that same time for like 300, 400 for the Breads, which is actually still pretty pricey, right? But that's because they were Breads, and you know, people are always going to respect those OG colorways. But I mean, if you look at the prices now for those shoes, it's almost like doubled or tripled for some of those shoes. So really crazy to see just kind of like the turn in hype. In my opinion, that turn in hype really came when Virgil and Nike did the 10 collection. So I really do think Virgil, I mean, even though I'm talking about a Yeezy sneaker, I don't know why I'm diving too much into this, but maybe just reminiscent on 4 years ago, 5 years ago, on how the sneaker culture used to be. And finally, getting right into it, here are the shoes. So this is gonna be a pretty short review just because there really isn't too much to the shoe. But with these, I am gonna bring you guys a close, detailed look of the shoe and then also an on foot. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But getting right into the shoe, starting with the outsole, you have that Beluga gray outsole. Here you have the Boost. Like I said, I don't really know too much about Adidas, so I can't really tell you about all the little details. I do know the Boost here, you know, this was a good way on how you used to be able to tell from real from fake, but I think the fakes now probably look pretty good and have those same exact details. And then moving on to the uppers, this is where you have your knit sock-like upper. I will say, you know, I did buy these in my size, a size 8. And I think they run actually pretty small. I think I really could have worn an 8.5 or 9 almost. And I'll say, like, I do not wear 9. I used to back in the day when I thought my feet was gonna grow, but I've come to accept that my true feet size for sneakers is a size 8. But really with these, you know, just because I've never owned a personal pair, I think I really could have gone with a 9 for a comfortable fit. Really for myself, being the sneakerhead in me, I probably would have went with the 8.5 or the 8, just because, you know, as sneakerheads, you hate it when your shoes look too big. So you're always gonna go, at least for myself and all my sneakerhead friends, we always went with half a size smaller, you know, just to get that more snug look and feel. Here's the uppers of the Beluga. You know, like, this is a shoe that might be a little bit outdated for today's trends. You know, like, people are wearing much baggier clothes. When this shoe came out, I'll say like it fit the aesthetic perfectly. You know, it was like that whole Jerry boy, like fear of God, you know, everyone wearing skinny jeans, long tees, bomber jackets, you know, that's still your style, then hey, like, you know, that's still your style, you know, this is definitely the perfect shoe for that, you know. This is one of the silhouettes where if you're still wearing like skinny jeans, slim fitting jeans, this is the perfect shoe for that, just because I do think sock type shoes fit that aesthetic perfectly. But yeah, even though I didn't own this shoe, you know, like I said, there's really not too much to the shoe, just because, you know, the details of the shoe are very simple. You know, it just has that sock-like upper with the orange right there, and it says supply 350. I will say out of all the 350s, this and the zebras, I'll say this is actually my favorite, just because after a while, the zebras, I've seen them yellow, and that yellowing is just not it. But these right here look like, I mean, you could probably keep these clean forever. You could wear them out, get them dirty, clean them up, and they would look brand new nonetheless, just because they are that gray color. But I love the contrast between this bright orange and then the gray. There's just something about it, you know, like it's very, I feel like, iconic of Yeezy in that time frame, in that era. Like I think of some of the outfits he wore, and this is the shoe that comes to mind. But like I said, I didn't really have too much to talk about this shoe, just because, I mean, there's really not too much details, and I myself am not the biggest like Adidas Yeezy fanatic, so I'm not gonna really have the most to say about this shoe. But nonetheless, super dope. Glad I could cop these for retail. Probably really won't be keeping these for the collection, so I will be letting these go. So let me know down below in the comments, are these a cop or a drop? For myself, I'll say I was never really on the Adidas Yeezy wave, even when Ultra Boost was at its peak. Always a true Nike boy at heart. You know, that's maybe me gloating a little bit, but you know, they're a nice shoe nonetheless, but not really for my taste, not really for my style. And that's going to conclude the reviews I have for this month. I want to say, at least for now, no promises. I might get more reviews. I know the reviews sometimes aren't the most exciting part of the channel, but nonetheless, like I said, I do love to just kind of bring that detailed look, the on-feet look for you guys. And it's going to wrap up the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.